McConaughey up to? Is he trying to podcast or something?
I think
pivoting.
he wants to get into politics.
Yeah, there's something. He's pivoting.
Did he say he was going to try to run for something?
He's doing politics. I knew there's something.
He
man.
might try to run for Texas governor, and
That's
this
what
is
it was.
a brilliant way to get votes in Texas. To call out and to say he says I'm aggressively centrist. That's a term he uses. And then he called out. You guys don't know, he called out basically Hollywood liberals who are making fun of Republicans who won't accept the election results. Yeah. And he's like, I saw you, this exact person, liberal person, do this when Trump won. Now all of a sudden, Republicans are doing it and they're idiots and you're so condescending and arrogant about it. All the shit we've been saying, to be honest.
Right.
But it's also kind of nice to watch a Hollywood elite call out Hollywood elites. You know what I mean? And it's like a good sign that this is all kind of like, all right, this thing, we're calling it out.
Yeah, he's making a move. Man, I don't know what's going to happen to Hollywood, bro. Like, I think that shit...
It's moving to Austin, buddy.
Yeah, low key.
Elon Musk is coming.
Yo, a lot
Joe Rogan is there.
A lot of people are coming. Let me just
Silicon Valley on its way. Goldman is moving to where, Duff? Florida, bro. They're all moving to the red states.
Goldman
Sachs.
Goldman
Sorry, Goldman Sachs. That's just like California's GDP is always so high or whatever. I don't think it's about to plummet. I think slowly, like big dogs are just going to keep moving. Why would you pay those taxes? And Austin is the perfect place because they have mostly liberal ideals, but you don't pay taxes.
Yeah, it's everything they want.
Do you think that shifts the political paradigm in those liberal places?
Yes, of course.
You see everyone leaving, they go, we got to pull this shit back.
And then all of a sudden in like California, New York, people are starting to go, well, shit, I guess we got to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. You know what I mean? Nobody's bailing us out. I guess we got to figure it out ourselves. What if there's this massive flip?
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
wow.
Texas,
Everyone wants to live in Republican states.
Nobody does? Or
everyone does.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
And then what I'm saying is California going to turn
red?
Yeah. That is interesting.
If you're like a California like Republican like nominee or whatever, I feel like this is your best chance. You know what I mean? Like if you're
to go for it politically.
If you're running for Senate or something in 100%. California and you're Republican, you're like, 100%. Yo, I'm not what's moving everyone out. Like
there's something that happened within this election. I think people have spoken about this before, but like Trump lost, but Trump policy didn't.
Yeah.
A lot of people became open-minded about conservatism. And I think that this was the first time that it all of a sudden became relatable. Trump was so polarizing. Trump was so divisive that like they were kind of like grossed out by Trump, the figure. But I think a lot of liberals were just exhausted by like the Nancy Pelosi's of the world and these like full life politicians that just absolutely suck and they're just mucking about with this system. It seems like they're kind of like using it for their own personal benefit, right? Or party benefit rather. And I think they became a little disenfranchised with the left, man. And I would not be surprised if you see in the next few, like, what is it called? The midterm elections, I believe it's called. Yeah. I would not be surprised if you see people start leaning right, man. Leaning right. Especially now that the president isn't right. So there's going to be a correction because of that, right? There's going to be this, like, reaction. They didn't get their way, so they're going to lean super hard and try to flip.
I think Biden is an indication of that he's kind of a moderate. I mean, he's much more of a lifetime politician, but he's kind of a moderate Democrat.
That's the thing, bro. It's a rejection of the Bernie shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and I fucks with Bernie, but it's a rejection of, like, the AOCs. It's a rejection of the squad. Like, even Democrats were like, nah, this is not the thing that we like.
I think we think Democrats are just New York and just L.A., and Democrats are also the ones that get you elected. They're in the middle of the country. And the middle of the country is only so left-wing. They're not coastal, where it's like, yeah, AOC is everything. That's perfect. She's perfect. They're like, nah, she's a little crazy. But I generally agree with the left more than the right.
Yeah.
That's a middle America Democrat. Yeah. Joe Biden, hey, I'm not here trying to fucking defund the police completely or whatever. Yeah. I just want police to be a little better. And that's how middle America feels, regardless of how we feel. That's how I think a lot of middle America feels.